Hey, what's up? So, I have some good news and bad news. The good news is on PlayStation 5, it is possible to play The Last Guardian in basically a perfect 60 frames per second for 99.9% of the game. And it is incredible to play this way. The bad news is first, you need the disc. If you have the digital version of the game, unfortunately, you're going to be stuck at 30 FPS. But if you do have that, I still highly recommend the game. It is my favorite game ever. But if you happen to have that disc, you are in for a treat on PS5. But the other bad news is if you are going to play it at 60 FPS, you have to do it with version 1.0. That's why you need the disc, actually, is because if you install the disc and cancel the game updates, you'll be version 1.0, and you'll be able to avoid the update that introduces the 30 FPS lock. So I guess I'll show you real quick on PS5 how to avoid that. So basically, when you put in the disc, it's going to install the disc itself. And if you're connected to the internet, when you do it, it's also going to start downloading the updates. So right away, when you put the disc in, I want you to hit the PlayStation button once, go down to downloads/uploads, and find this one, because there will be two there. And the one that says version 1.03, I want you to click on it and go cancel and delete. Now, anytime that download pops up, that's what you'll want to do. Except for the 3 moments that you will need the update to get past, because the game actually freezes when you get to these moments. And to avoid, these moments being kind of ruined for you, I wanted to show you where they are. Now, I'm gonna put a link to this stream in the description of the video, and in the comments on the stream, you'll see I have it timestamped where when you reach this point, you should quit out the game, install the game update, play for, I don't know, 2 to 5 minutes or whatever you think the next obvious checkpoint is. If you play a lot of games, you'll be able to tell, like, it'll be after some stuff happens, and then you get into the next area, basically. And once you get to that next area, what you can do is close out the game, delete the game, take the disc out, and then put it back in. And that way it'll reinstall version 1.0. Again, if you're connected to the internet and it starts downloading patch 1.03, you do want to cancel and delete that. But yeah, I'll quickly show you the other 2 moments. I'm trying to avoid any spoilers here, so I'm not going to show too much. But yeah, here is the next one. When you find yourself in this area, after you feed Trico a barrel real quick, because he does need to eat, he's a big boy. But the only other time is right here. Now, this game was a full game crash, so you won't even need to quit the game. The game will quit itself for you. And also, I did try installing the game to the SSD to see if that changed anything, or restarting the PS5. It didn't. So this is basically the 3 spots that are unavoidable if you want to play the game at 60 FPS, which it's still 100% worth it. But you will need to install the game update briefly just to get past these 3 checkpoints, basically. So yeah, once you get past these points, you'll be able to play this point right here, because this is the 3rd one. You'll be able to play the rest of the game with 0 issues, or at least personally I had no issues. I played the rest of it, did not have to reinstall the game any more times. It was just 3 times I had to do that, and it was 100% worth it, because the animations just look absolutely incredible. At 60 FPS, the controls are more responsive, and it just looks better in general, because it is also the PS4 Pro version of the game. And so that means near 4K resolution. It's 1892p, and that's, pretty close to 4K. So yeah, it's the best way to play the best game ever. Facts, okay? But yeah, hopefully this helps somebody, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.